Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the radio audience.
And hello, everyone. This is John Grimmett, your guide each week on Radio Journeys, as we go back into the 1920s and 30s, taking a look at radio, trying to recreate it as it originally sounded. Can never quite do it completely, but we do try. And this week, we're going to continue with the 1932 serials. For the next 2 months here on Radio Journeys, we're going to be listening, in chronological order, to episodes 2 through 9 of Redbook Magazine for the radio, the Redbook Dramas. Now, we heard Redbook Magazine episode number 1, Anything You Want Is Yours, about 3 or 4 weeks ago. So tonight, we're going to begin listening to episode 2 and then go all the way through episode 9. This will take us about 2 months to do in chronological order. Redbook Magazine was a women's program, most likely on the air in the mid to late morning or possibly in the early to mid-afternoon on radio stations around America. I'm still looking for newspaper listings for this show, haven't found any yet. When I do, I'll certainly let you know about them here on Radio Journeys. Now, when we presented episode 1 of the Redbook Magazine Dramas, I told you a little bit about the show. Well, here's just a quick review of what we know about the show. It was syndicated by Radio Presentations Incorporated, based in New York, and was presented over Columbia Discs, sent out to radio stations from Columbia Discs, so it was in fact associated with the Columbia Broadcasting System. Each week, Edwin Ballmer, then the managing editor of Redbook Magazine, would go on the air and introduce one of the authors who was writing for Redbook Magazine. The last time we listened, it was Nina Wilcox Putnam, and her story was Anything You Want Is Yours. This week, it's Virginia Harner in episode 2. The story, He Knew Women. Now, these were short stories that were presented in Redbook Magazine, and Redbook, of course, like today, was a woman's magazine, but it had some excellent fiction, not only by women, but also by men. We'll hear some of the male authors and their stories transferred to radio later. Now, because it was for an audience of women on the radio, the show was on the air during the day. Still looking for information or evidence about when the show would have been on exactly and what sorts of stations would have carried it. It probably wasn't on one of the network stations, although it could have been. It was a syndicated show, of course. Most likely it was broadcast on any number of the hundreds of independent radio stations back in the 1930s, stations that had no affiliation and couldn't afford to purchase programs from Mutual or the Future Mutual, or any of the networks for that matter. So they relied on cheaper, syndicated shows, such as this one. Well, the show is quite well produced and acted, actually. Edwin Ballmer is the editor. I also don't have any information on who the actors and actresses were in these shows. If anybody out there has any information like that about the Redbook Dramas, please let me know. I'd be glad to hear about it. This program, of course, is dated on June 2nd, 1932, and that would have been a Thursday. We believe that probably was the broadcast date, although it may have just been the date the recording was made. But in any case, before we move on to tonight's show, we're going to take a look at the newspapers tonight once again. What did the radio pages say in the newspapers on June 2nd, 1932? I've actually gained access through the Internet to the archives of the New York Times, going back to 1932 now, so I thought we'd take a look at what was on the radio in 1932 in New York City and in the northeastern U.S. Of course, New York bore all of the flagship stations for the major networks. WEAF was the NBC Red Network. WJZ was NBC Blue. Then there was WABC for CBS, not for ABC Radio, which didn't even exist until the 1940s. And, of course, WOR was part of a chain of stations that would later become known as the Mutual Broadcasting System, but not yet. Here in 1932. That wouldn't happen until 1934. So let's take a look at what was on the radio, in fact, from the newspapers. The New York Times. Now, WEAF, NBC Red, featured the Goldbergs at 7:45 and Sherlock Holmes at 9:30. We mentioned those two shows in an earlier edition of Radio Journeys. WOR featured Chandu the Magician at 8 o'clock. On NBC Blue, WJZ. WJZ seemed to be featuring the best lineup of programs on this day. Since we are featuring one daytime program tonight, the Redbook Dramas, I thought we'd mention a couple of daytime shows on WJZ because it had them. Clara, Lou, and M was on at 10:15 a.m.
Good morning, radio listeners. Clara, Lou, and M, brought to you by Colgate Palmolive Peach, the makers of Palmolive soap.
A handful of recordings do exist of Clara, Lou, and M from the mid-1930s, starting in 1934. That recording we're listening to is a little snippet from one of those 1934 episodes, the opening. Clara, Lou, and M is rather annoying if you listen to them, actually. Three of the most annoying voices on the radio.
Look, there's a bunch of them.
What? A bunch of what?
Of hacks. They're waiting for us.
Em, I still contend that nobody don't ride in them hats. They just have them posed there for atmosphere.
Well, no, Claire. People actually ride in them. Come on, let's ask them. If they're atmosphere, who pays them for being atmosphere?
Well, that's what I say. If they're posed like statues, their overhead is sure expensive for statues. A live horse has got to be fed daily.
Not to mention the men. They can't eat atmosphere, you know.
Well, I ain't going up and ask them to take us for a ride. You can do it if you want to, Em.
Oh, come on. We can just ask them if they do it, otherwise...
But they're important because they're one of the very first, if not the first, daytime women's program on the radio, network radio, in the 1930s. They started in 1930 and continued all the way up through 1942. And then from 1945, for just a short time, they were in transcribed syndication. But they were to women's radio programming in the day what someone like Lum and Abner would be to primetime radio a little bit later on. Now, Lum and Abner was on the air on WJZ as well. This was a Blue Network program.
Howdy, everybody. Here we are, all ready to take you down to Pine Ridge for another visit with Lum and Abner, brought to you by the makers of Horlicks, the original malted milk.
On this day, Thursday, June 2nd, 1932, Lum and Abner was on the air at 2:45 p.m. Now, later in the afternoon, Little Orphan Annie was on the air, 5:45 p.m. on WJZ. Now, that rather scratchy recording of Little Orphan Annie is one believed to come from 1934. If it is from 1934, it's actually the earliest surviving recording of the show that anybody's found yet. Little Orphan Annie is probably the best-known children's program of the 1930s. In the 1980s, made into a Broadway play.
Like Little Orphan Annie. Here we are, right on the dot, 5:45 with Little Orphan Annie's newest adventure.
Now, later on at 7 p.m., Amos and Andy, of course. That was followed at 7:45 by Billy Jones and Ernie Hare, whom we mentioned last week. And just one more, at 10 p.m. on WJZ, the A&P Gypsies.
The A&P Gypsies and the gypsy tenor Frank Parker offer a melodious song which rode the crest of popularity a short while ago. It's Just a Memory.
A&P Gypsies featured Harry Horlick and his orchestra with Frank Parker as a tenor, quite a popular voice on the radio in the early 1930s, Frank Parker. The A&P Gypsies were one of the oldest radio shows in existence in 1932. They started up way back in 1923 on WEAF, and here they were on WJZ, still part of the NBC chain. A&P Gypsies continued until about 1935. Now, this particular recording that we're listening to in the background may very well have been a film soundtrack recording, not an actual radio broadcast, a Vitaphone disc. We're not really sure about that, but there is some evidence that it was so. The audio quality in that recording is excellent, and the music is quite a fascinating sample of late 1920s and early 1930s pop.
You are gone and all is gone, and through each weary day only tender memories remain. Memories are sunbeams through a sky of cloudy gray. Memories are roses in the rain, my dear.
So there you have it, a look at the newspapers. New York Times, to be exact, from New York City on Thursday, June 2nd, 1932. So why don't we get on with tonight's programming then? We're going to start it out tonight with the Redbook Dramas, because it was a daytime show and would have been the earliest in the lineup of shows that we have tonight. So after Redbook Dramas, we'll hear, of course, the misadventures of Si and Elmer. This will be part 6 of the Lost Baby and Dog mystery. Then The Family Doctor, episode 13. And that's followed by Anna the Airlanes, episode 22. Continuing the cycle right through those serials from 1932. Just about the only surviving recordings from radio in 1932. Most of them were not recorded off the air either. So, beginning with the Redbook Dramas, episode number 2, dated June 2nd, 1932, let's start. I'll be back with you in about an hour. Enjoy.
This is the Bamberger Broadcasting Service. WOR, Newark, New Jersey.
Ladies and gentlemen, we take great pleasure in presenting, in dramatic form, another of the stories especially selected for us by Edwin Balmer, the distinguished editor of Redbook Magazine. We are pleased to announce that the publishers of Redbook Magazine have given us special permission to broadcast these stories. Mr. Balmer is here in the studio, and before the story begins, we're going to ask him to tell you something about the author of this story. Mr. Balmer.
Virginia Harner, the author of He Knew Women, is the wife of an Associated Press correspondent at Bogota, Colombia. That is a city near the equator, but on the mountaintop so high that you freeze by night, though you bake by day under the blazing sun. Virginia Harner was an Illinois girl, suddenly transported to this amazing, exotic city of extremes, where the Spanish and Indians made a miraculous blend of their own. She writes freshly, eagerly, of the things of the tropics and the mountaintops do to Americans, so suddenly transported there. And so we bought this altogether unusual story.
Thank you, Mr. Balmer. Now for the story. Janice Doyle is visiting her friend, Alice Arkwood, in Bogota. Janice has a caller this evening. It is Phil Langley, handsome, athletic, sophisticated. Here they are.
Everyone has asked you how you like Bogota, of course.
Of course. Ask me what part of the States I'm from. Everyone else has.
Don't need to, Janice. I know. I know more than that.
What more, Phil?
Well, you're an expensive child from New York. Your father had an unfortunate experience with the stock market, and a still more unfortunate one with a 40-story window.
And I'm waiting for the estate to be settled, yes?
By the way, what makes your eyes green? And what makes them slant that way?
Kid curlers in my younger days. Alice told me you'd be like this. Go away and break the heart of somebody else.
Don't want to break it. Much too difficult. Say, how did we get onto this subject?
I can't imagine.
I'll turn on the Victrola and we'll dance.
Oh, no, not to that awful music.
Awful? When you've been here 6 years as I have, it sounds mighty good.
Domineering sort, aren't you? And you make your living out in the jungle away from white people? It must be hard on the natives.
It is.
Here you are, as they tell me. One of the modern parallels of the old Spanish conquistadors.
Hardly. I merely squeeze oil from the jungle.
Tell me truthfully, what kind of a person are you really?
A hard-boiled romanticist. At your orders, as we say in Spanish.
Is there romance in the jungle, then?
Romance? The dickens. There's hard work and malarial fever.
Oh, here come Alice and Bob.
Back from cards already? Oh, it's late. I must be running.
Hello, Alice.
We're back, Janice. Boring her to death, Phil.
Trying not to, Alice. Good night, Janice.
Good night, Conquistador.
Going?
Yes, time to run. Bye-bye.
Good night. You're interested in him. I can see it.
I'm afraid I am, Alice.
Very good. But keep your head.
He'd make such a wonderful character in a book or a play.
He told you that he's winning the Croix in the World War, I suppose.
Yes. And that's about that Swedish actress of his college days and his bootlegging rum as a ship's purser on the Bahama run.
Keep your head, Janice. Use Phil as a character in one of your stories if you wish. But guard your emotions.
Why? He's only pleasantly dangerous.
You may be falling in love with him.
Oh, perhaps, Alice.
Don't do it, my dear. We've all been in love with him at one time or another. There is no one else like him.
I can believe that.
No woman will ever catch him, Janice.
Oh, he's a treasure. What Phil would be best in is a play.
Why don't you write one? He would be marvelous.
If I only knew more about him.
Just a minute. I've everything you need. Look, I've kept a record of every witty thing he ever said or did. Here in my diary.
Alice.
Listen. March 1929. I never married. I understand women.
Tonight he told me he never married because no woman ever understood him.
He did?
Yes. I seem to be an easy mark for old stuff.
All right. You won't be again.
You're right. I'm going to start on that play tomorrow.
Good. You can show him up as he's never been shown up before.
I'll enjoy writing this one. Don't let anything disturb me, will you, Alice?
I won't.
I won't see him again till after it's done.
What are you going to call the play, Janice?
Call it?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know.
Why don't you name it Petrolero?
Petrolero? What does it mean?
The oil man.
Perfect. Tomorrow I start on Petrolero.
It's beautiful out this evening.
Yes.
Why are you so quiet, Janice? You're pensive.
Well, I've reason to be, Phil.
What have you really been doing this past week? I wasn't able to reach you even by telephone.
I was taking a man's soul apart to see what it looked like.
What do you mean?
I was writing a play.
Oh. And, whose soul were you tearing apart?
Oh, why, a chap I met a year ago in China.
And that's kept you busy the whole week?
I had a letter to spur me on. The estate is settled. I've inherited a $100 bill.
$100? Is that all you have?
That and plane reservations for the coast tomorrow, and passage by boat to New York.
But you're not leaving, Janice.
Well, why should I stay?
Oh, I'll miss you dreadfully.
Oh, no, you won't, Phil. You live only in the present.
Well, that's true, I guess.
There's a millionaire willing to marry me in New York.
Well, that's inducement enough for any woman, I suppose.
Oh, it's going to rain.
One of these sudden tropic showers. Quick, into the left.
Oh, it started.
The door there. I've a key.
Thank goodness, I'm simply soaked.
Lucky we were near here.
Where are we, Phil? What house is this? Where have you taken me?
This is where I live. Here, this door's to my quarters. Do you want to go in?
Was it raining outside? Yes.
I have an open fire.
Oh, it's lovely.
Let's see about getting some coffee. Maria, café por dos?
Si, senor.
She'll have it right away.
The fire feels so good. Tell me, Phil, is poverty a reality?
Nothing is reality. Nothing is permanent, Janice.
Then how do you escape from such a world of impermanence?
Poetry. For instance, I have been faithful to thee, Senora, after my fashion.
Please don't. Please don't. You quoted that line to Alice 3 months after you met her.
Won't you stop throwing my past in my face? Can't you see it's different with you?
No, I can't.
Oh, here's the coffee. Put it down there, Maria.
Si, senor.
1 lump or 2, Janice?
2, please.
And you're leaving tomorrow?
Yes.
Let's state a hypothetical case. Suppose you didn't leave. What then?
I might marry.
Who? Me?
Well...
No, Janice. Phil Langley hates responsibility. He's selfish, extravagant. Janice wouldn't want him. Isn't there an alternative?
Yes. I can tear up the reservation and go to the dog. In a nice ladylike way, of course.
Well, don't you suppose we could arrange to go to the dogs together?
Phil.
All right. I beg your pardon. But listen, I love you, Janice.
This cup, Phil. How many other women have had coffee from it?
Will you get off that subject? The others don't matter. I love you.
I doubt it.
Do you? I'll show you.
Look out, Phil. Don't.
Janice, I love you, I tell you.
Let go of me. Thank you.
Then you are going?
Of course. Before me, there were other women. After me, other women. But you'll never forget me.
I couldn't, Janice.
I'll make sure of that in 3 ways. No woman will ever drink from that cup again. And this purple robe, into the fire. No woman will ever wear that.
And the 3rd way?
I'll take your soul apart and show it to the world, Phil Langley. You're the only man I ever asked to marry me.
But, Janice...
You refused. You'll never be able to forget me, and I'll never forget you.
My dear, you smashed my coffee cup, you burned my robe, and now you're in a fair way to break my heart.
I hate you. Conquistador, goodbye.
Yes? This is Mr. Philip Langley speaking. The desk clerk, what do you want? 15 reporters and cameramen to see me? Of course I won't. There must be some mistake. Well, tell them I won't see them. I came to New York for vacation. It's my first trip to the States in years. Well, they must want someone else. There's a mistake, I tell you. One of them slipped by and come up to my room. Well, hold the others. All right. Come in.
You're Phil Langley, aren't you?
Oh, that's what I travel under. What the...
Don't be nervous. Just getting a flashlight picture of you.
Look here, what's this all about? I'm not the Prince of Wales.
Well, you're the guy I want.
What kind of a joke is this?
Hey, what's your reaction to getting back to the States after years spent in the jungles?
That I'd be mighty pleased to have you clear out of here.
She sure hit you right, if anyone ever did.
Who hit me right? What are you talking about?
Oh, come now. Don't pretend ignorance. Do you mean to say you really don't know why I'm here?
I haven't the slightest idea.
You mean you say that you don't know why I'm here? Why, if there's a play called Petrolero that's taken Broadway by storm...
Well, what of it?
Why, it's a play about realism in South America, and the hero of it is named Phil Langley.
What?
Yes, it's about you, written by Janice Doyle, cream of society, daughter of old J.J.
Ye gods.
Say, where have you been?
Bogota. If I ever get hold of Janice, I'll choke the living daylight out of her.
Why, look out of the window there. There's the sign, the electric sign, Petrolero, flashing now. And here's the ad in the paper, see?
So she likes publicity, does she?
Give me a statement, won't you?
I'll do better than that. I'll give you a story and her the best publicity she ever got, if you'll help me.
Anything for a story, mister, if it's good.
Can you get me a marriage license at this time of night and someone to perform the ceremony?
You bet I can.
Can you turn out a fire company?
Yes, but what for?
For a story, of course.
Well, what's it all about?
The fire company will put a ladder up to the window of Janice Doyle's bedroom. You and I and the preacher and all the other reporters will go up the ladder and into that room.
In her bedroom? Great.
And she'll be offered the chance to marry me in her pajamas. She'll get all the publicity in the world.
I'll say she will.
Well, hurry up before I change my mind. I'm feeling hard-boiled right now.
Do you take this man to be your lawful wedded husband?
Say I do.
I guess so.
I now pronounce you man and wife.
Hold that pose. Smile, please, will you?
Now get out of here, all of you. Well, they've gone. Do you think that if I hadn't loved you, you could have escaped from me so easily that night in Bogota?
You acted like it.
Well, I tried to act like a gentleman. And look at what it got me. Public humiliation and a weeping wife. Why did you use my name in that play?
I hoped you'd come back and see it.
Well, I did. But why did you write the play in the first place? Did you hate me so much?
I almost tore it up. It was a choice of showing you to the world or starving to death.
Starving to death? What about the millionaire you were going to marry?
There wasn't any. What? I only said that to make you jealous.
Oh, I'm sorry, Janice. I didn't know it was that way. I did this tonight to hurt you.
Oh, don't go. Phil!
You can get this annulled tomorrow. It'll help in the box office anyway, so what does it matter?
Oh, no. Wait, Phil. Please wait.
For what, Janice?
Oh, you don't understand. I'm only crying because Because I'm so happy.
Happy?
Yes.
To marry me?
I love you, Phil. I always have.
Say, maybe I'm not glad you wrote that play.
This story, He Knew Women, by Virginia Harner, was broadcast by special permission of the publishers of Redbook Magazine. Next week at this same time, we take pleasure in announcing that we will present another Redbook story in dramatic form. This story was adapted for the radio by Lawrence Holcomb.
This is the Bamberger Broadcasting Service. WOR, Newark, New Jersey.
The Misadventures of Si and Elmer. At last, the correspondent school detectives are back on the job of detecting. Si and Elmer have given their time for many hours to the care and feeding of a lost baby and a stray dog, both left on the porch of the widow's boarding house in a clothes basket. Elmer is sure the baby was left on the porch to be abandoned there and has gone out with the little dog to see if he can locate the baby's home. Si has been left to take care of the baby. And as we now look into the parlor of the boarding house, we find Si asleep on the couch, just as Elmer comes into the room.
Well, if that ain't a fine howdy do. Here I go out and leave you to mind the baby, Si Perkins. When I get back, you're sound asleep. Well, go ahead and snore. I got a way to wake you up. Now, where the dickens that dog going? Hey, Mystery, hey, Mystery. Come on over here. Come on, that's a good dog. Now get up on the couch and wake the old feller up. Si Perkins, you got the laziest snore in the whole wide world. It ain't decent to enjoy sleeping as much as you do. Now, come here, pup, come here. Come on, I'll help you get up there. Come on, climb up. Now, just lay right on top of Si and give his face a good looking. That's it. Go to it, doggy. Now you got the idea. Now you're doing it. If that don't wake Si up, he can sleep right on for all of me. Give him plenty licking, pup. Go on, give him.
Oh, Elmer. Help. Elmer. I'm being ate by a lion. He's a-crawling right over me. I can feel him a-breathing on my face. Elmer, can't you do something?
So there's a lion on your face, says he. Well, he's going to stay right on there till he wake up. Sick him, puppy. Sick him.
Elmer, that ain't no lion.
Certainly not. Nobody but you'd think it was.
Oh, I had a terrible dream, Elmer. I was away out in the jungle, and a great big ferocious lion was a-crawling all over me.
Yes, you've been a-dreaming all right, and I've been out a-working.
Did you find out who owns the baby?
Nobody around here lost one.
Then ain't nothing we can do till tomorrow now.
We can do plenty, and you're starting right now.
Yeah.
Come on, get up off that couch and get into your coat. Come on.
Why, Elmer, we ain't going out tonight, are we?
No, sir, we ain't, but you are. I've been out with this hound for 2 hours while you were supposed to be binding the baby and taking medicine for your bum stomach. Now, I'm going to stay in, and you can go out for some evidence on the kid.
Now, Elmer, you know that ain't a bit of use in my going out at night. My stomach is so bad, Widder told me to stay right here, nice and comfortable, till she got back.
Yeah, she did she? Where's the widder now?
Well, she went over to Mrs. Sloggenhauer's for a little visit.
Mm-hmm. Well, she might just well stay at Mrs. Sloggenhauer's all night, as far as you're concerned, because you're going to be out detecting when she gets back.
But, Elmer...
But nothing. We got to give this little baby and get him back to his folks right away.
Yeah.
I've been to every darn house on this road. So you pick out some other part of town now and start knocking on doors right away.
Can I take a little dog with me?
Certainly you can take him. If he ain't no more good to you than he was to me, I wish you'd left him at home.
What's the matter? Can't you make him do nothing?
Won't even bark when you want him to. But he picks up his ears when you say eat or sleep to him, so him and you ought to get along just dandy.
Now, you know it. I can't eat much on account of my stomach misery.
Maybe not, but you can spend more time talking about what you can't eat than most fellas that be eating 2 meals.
Well, anyway, I bet I can make a dog bark.
Yes, if you can, I'll buy you both a new box of dog biscuit.
Oh, sketch your dog biscuit. Come over here, puppy. Come on. Nice, doggy. Come on. Oh, he won't come to me at all.
Certainly he won't, because he figures you lie down and go to sleep on him.
Will you hush up, Elmer?
No, I won't.
Here, doggy. Set up and bark. Come on. No. I didn't say lay down. I said set up. He don't seem to understand me, Elmer.
He understands all right, but he's just like you are. Too darn ordinary to do what anybody wants him to.
Yeah, I bet when I get him outdoors, he'll just detect to beat the dickens.
Yeah, maybe so. That ain't no police dog, Si.
How do you know he ain't?
Well, he just ain't that old.
And how are you so sure that he ain't no police dog?
Because he don't know nothing about detecting at all.
Did you try him out on it?
Certainly I tried him out on it. Took one of them baby shoes along for him to smell and get the scent of it.
Well, he smelled a baby shoe all right, Elmer. I seen him do that right here.
Yes, well, it didn't do any good. Every time I got to the house where I thought they had a kid, I let him loose and tell him to smell for tracks. All he did was smell the shoe.
I think that's pretty smart, Elmer.
Well, you do?
I do, yes. If he would keep following that baby shoe around with you, he could always tell right where you was.
Well, what good does it do for him to know where I am, Si? I ain't lost.
Oh, no.
How's he going to follow the scent of this baby shoe to the kid's house if he's got to keep running back to smell the shoe all the time?
Hey, I got it, Elmer.
What?
Was you talking to him, then?
Certainly I was talking to him then.
Yeah, then he wasn't coming back to smell the baby shoe.
Why not?
Well, because it was your darn whistling S's through your teeth bringing him back.
Oh, no such a thing.
Yeah? Well, just same. I got ID.
Well, where in land's sakes did you get it?
Right out of my own head. Now,
That's funny.
You just listen, Elmer.
Ain't all right.
Now, if we find a house where this baby come from, all we got to do is to put that baby shoe on the front gate or maybe on the doorknob. Yeah, and that dog will lead us right to it.
Yes, I can see very well that's your own idea, all right.
Betcha. What's the matter with it, Elmer?
Oh, nothing much. Only after we found a house where the kid lives, we don't need no dog to tell us about it.
Oh.
What on earth is sense hanging up the baby shoe for him to smell when we know it's the right house anyway?
Oh, I never thought of that.
No, guess not. Well, now, come on. You get ready and get out of here.
Now, just a minute.
No,
Elmer.
not a minute.
Elmer, you know my eyes ain't as good as they could be.
Oh, sure.
And it's getting so I can't hardly see tall at night.
Yeah, you just scared to go, asshole. Plumb scared of the dark. You are.
No such a thing, Elmer. I just can't see at night.
Well, if you can't see at night, why don't you take the widder out buggy riding in the daytime, huh?
Well, the horse can see the road all right.
Yes, well, I'll get a rope and tie it on the dog's side. Then you can follow him by hanging on the rope. How's that?
That ain't no way to act at all, Elmer. You know my eyes ain't so good, and my stomach is kind of bad.
Yes.
It ain't right for me to go out at night. No, Elmer.
No.
It's bad for my rheumatiz.
Si Perkins, you know what I'm going to do?
No, what?
I'm going to tell the widow that you're just a plain old darn coward. Not fit for her to go out with. That's what I'm going to do.
All right, Elmer. I'll go. Come on, little doggy. We got to get out. Come on, pup. Oh, there you are, Elmer. This dog won't come to me at all.
but he runs to you every time you say one of them whistling S-words of yours.
No such a thing. Comes to me 'cause he knows I'm the boss.
There, see that? He jumps all over the place while you're whistling on them S-words. Man, I got to whistle, that's all, or he won't never mind me.
And then you're stuck, Si. You know you can't whistle. You never could whistle.
Yeah, then I'm going to learn right now.
Look out there, Si. Look out. You're going to blow them old store teeth of yours right out.
I tell you, Elmer, I'm going to learn to whistle. Yeah, I just can't do it that way. I got you, Elmer. I got it.
What is it?
Yeah, I'm going to buy me one of them police whistles.
Police whistle?
Yes, sir. I'm going to get a police whistle, and I'll call this dog when I want him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and another thing, he's got to have a name right now.
Well, this ain't no time to do it, Si, but he's got to have a name, all right. I tell you what we'll do, Si.
Yes, Elmer.
Well, now, when you come in, along about midnight, you can report to me what you done on this case, and then we'll think up a name for this dog.
Did you say midnight, Elmer?
I certainly said midnight, Elmer, and I meant midnight.
I ain't going to stay out till midnight. That's all there is to it.
Hey, will you sleep on the porch?
On the porch?
Yes, sir. I'm going to take a nap after the widow comes in, and I'm going to lock the door. And if you come back here before midnight, you don't get in.
That sounded like a baby, Elmer.
Yes, I guess you woke him up with all your bellering. Yeah, he's waking up all right. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's it.
Is it time for him to eat again?
Just about. He ain't more than 5 minutes off from them 2 hours the widow set for him.
Well, I'll go out in the kitchen and get a bottle for him. That is, I'll go out. Well, I mean,
yeah.
You see, Elmer.
No, I don't see, but I'm going to. What's the matter with you, Si, anyway? You're awful nervous about something. Are you scared to go after his milk?
Why, of course not, Elmer. Only it'll take me quite a spell to get it ready.
You don't have to get it ready. Widow fixed up 4 bottles when she went out. Left them in the icebox. That's enough for him till 6 o'clock in the morning. Maybe he won't drink all that.
Yes, but you see, Elmer, well, that is...
Well,
the little baby's been mighty hungry since you went out, and...
Si Perkins, if you give this little fella too much to eat, I'm going to skin you alive. I am. Yes, I am.
Elmer.
Didn't the widow say that'd make him sick, didn't she?
Yes, Elmer, she did say that, but you see, it's like this.
Yes, it ain't like nothing at all. Here, now, you hold this, baby. I'm going out and get that milk myself. Of all the darn old fools I ever seen, Si Perkins is the worst of very good.
Well, Sonny, it looks like your old Uncle Si is going to catch a dickens now. Oh, now that ain't no way to act, little man. Here, we'll go for a ride on Uncle Si's lap. Die, dee, die, 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 die,
My goodness, in all my born days I never seen such a feller. Si Perkins, call the doctor quick. Call it quick. Them 4 milk bottles is all plumb empty. Call the doctor quick. There you are. Si Perkins, that little baby's sick. Maybe going to be bad sick, awful sick and all because of your feeding him 4 bottles of milk.
Yeah, but Elmer, that baby never drunk them 4 bottles.
Well, then what happened to him?
Well, you see, Elmer...
Well, go ahead.
I was helping the widow to fix up that baby food stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah, and it said on the bottle it was good for the stomach misery, so I...
Well, Silas Q. Stupid Perkins, did you drink that poor little baby's milk?
Oh, skitches. Yeah, I guess it did, kind of.
Yes. First you ate the dog biscuits, now the baby's milk. My goodness, if I don't watch you, there won't be any hay left for the horse's breakfast.
And if Elmer doesn't watch Si, the baby is going to have a hard time of it. And in the meantime, when are the detectives going to take the baby home? Your announcer will tell you when you may hear another episode of Si and Elmer over this station.
This is the Bamberger Broadcasting Service. WOR, Newark, New Jersey.
Hello there. This is the family doctor.
For dinner.
Oh, I know, honey. I'll be right in.
Well, it's getting cold. Hurry.
All right, Lou. I'll be right there. Just got to pick up my medicine bag.
Hello, Doc.
Oh, hello there, Judge Windsor.
Saw you driving home. Thought I'd just go out of my way a couple of blocks to see you for a minute.
Well, that's mighty nice of you, Sam.
Yes. You see, Doc, you're about 5 days behind on this month's payment on your note.
What? Well, gosh to Friday. I'd plumb forgot all about it. Say, thanks, Sam. I'll be right down in the morning.
All right, Doc. Didn't want to have to foreclose on you. Junior.
Huh?
Why don't you speak to Dr. Adams?
Hello.
Now, that's no way to greet an old friend like Dr. Adams. Say, how do you do, Dr. Adams?
How to do, Dr. Adams?
Hello, Junior. Now, what you got there? Looks as though you were mighty interested in that book you've got.
It's a book on chemistry. Got it from the library.
Oh, well. You going in for science now, Junior?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Glad to see him keep his mind busy with something. Anything to keep him out of mischief. And this seems to be it. He's rigging up a shop out in the old stables.
Grant.
Oh, hello, honey.
I've seen you once before. Now, dinner's getting cold. Oh, good evening, Judge.
Good evening, Mrs. Adams.
Hello.
Well, our dinner will probably be waiting for us, too. Good night, Doc. See you in the morning. Say good night to Dr. Adams, Jr.
Night.
Junior.
Good night, Dr. Adams.
Good night. Good night.
Good night, Doc.
Now, let me see. Have I got everything out of the car?
Grant.
Huh? Oh, yes, honey. Coming right away. Right away. Be there in just a minute. There now, honey. You see?
What?
Yeah,
What do I see?
The dinner didn't get cold.
Well, no, of course it didn't get cold. Why? Because I kept it in the oven so it would keep nice and warm. That's why it didn't get cold.
Now, Lou.
If I'd told you it is in the oven keeping warm, I'd like to have never got you in the house. So I told you it was getting cold.
No.
And the prospect of a cold dinner certainly isn't very appetizing to any man.
Well.
You're just like all men, Grant. You never realize that a woman likes to serve a meal when it's ready.
Yes, I do.
Not keep it hanging around for hours like a restaurant.
Oh, now, Lou. Gosh to Friday.
Well, that's right. You know it is. Well, tonight's Post-Bugle is in on the sofa. Go on in and read it. I'll let you know when I'm ready to have you dry the dishes.
All right, honey. Oh, the Post-Bugle. Never any news in the sheet. Don't know why I keep on taking it.
Brent?
Yes? Huh?
Did you hear that?
Hear what, Lou? What do you mean?
Well, that siren. There's a fire somewhere in town.
Wait. Yeah, you're right. There is a fire.
Well, I'll call up and find out where it is.
No, Lou, I'm the member of the Cedarton Volunteer Fire Department. Not you. I'll call up.
Well, all right, Brent. Go ahead.
Hello. Oh, Mabel. Where's the... Huh? Oh, over... Yes, I see. Well, Yeah. Yeah, all right, Mabel. Huh? Yeah. No, I haven't.
Brent Adams, where's the fire?
Be quiet, Lou. What's that, Mabel? Oh, all right. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. All right. Yeah, goodbye, Mabel.
Where is the fire?
Oh, over at the Windsors. It's just the barn or one of the outbuildings, though, not the house. Well, I guess I'd better get on over there anyway, 'cause it's...
Get on over there? Well, I should say you will. You hop right in that car and drive as fast as you can.
Hello, Sam. How did this happen?
By gosh, I don't have any idea, Doc. Isn't this terrible? It'll cost me a pretty penny to replace that stable.
Replace it? Why, you haven't any use for a stable now, Sam?
Yes, I have. Have 2 fine horses coming from the east next week. 3-year-olds. Going to train them for racing.
Well, maybe the boys will be able to save enough of it so as you can rebuild?
No, I don't know, Doc. It's going pretty fast. The wind's in the wrong direction, too. Half the force is playing the stream on the house, so that won't catch fire, too.
Sam, where are you? Sam?
Yes, Edna.
Oh, good evening, Mrs. Windsor.
Good evening, Dr. Adams. Sam.
Yes?
I can't find Junior.
What?
You can't?
Why, he was at the dinner table when Abraham came and told us about the fire.
I know it, but he just isn't anywhere in the house now. I've called upstairs and down. He just doesn't answer me. Sam, do you suppose that
he's in the barn?
Yes.
Nonsense. He's got more sense than that. He wouldn't deliberate.
Listen.
Oh, it's Junior!
Edna.
Junior!
Junior! Junior, where are you? Junior!
Wait, Sam. He's in the stable.
Oh.
Hey, Doc, where are you going? Doc! Don't go in that stable. You'll be killed. Dr. Adams.
Has Dr. Adams gone into that?
Yes, he's gone into that inferno.
Oh.
Where's Faith, Edna?
She's down at the church, at the Young People's Club dinner. Thank heaven she isn't here.
Say, how did this happen, Judge Windsor? What caused the fire?
Oh, hello, Bill. Edna, you know Chief of Police Benson, of course.
Oh, yes. How do you do, Mr. Benson?
Evening, Miss Windsor. Judge, I want to get to the bottom of this. What happened? Was it arson?
No, of course not, Bill. No. Well, I don't know how it happened.
Well, I'm going to find out right enough. And if it's what I think it is...
What do you mean?
Well, I ain't saying much right now, Judge, but I've been a-watching some mighty suspicious-looking characters that have been hanging around the Bayou Theater of late, and I don't like the looks of them.
No, hush up, Bill. Why, they're nothing but actors.
Actors? What do you mean?
I mean Abe Myers is putting on a special show next week, and those people are just actors he's hired.
I see. Well, you can't be too cautious, as the feller says.
Oh, I wish the doctor would come out of there.
Doctor? Dr. Adams?
Yes.
Where is he?
He went into the stable.
What?
Yes, we thought we heard Junior calling for help, and Dr. Adams apparently thought he was in there, so he went in after the boy.
Oh, Sam, I wish Oh, Junior. My boy. He's gone. He's gone. Oh, my boy.
Now, just wait. Maybe. Come on, get you into the house. We can't do any more out here. Come along.
Hey, Judge.
Huh? Look. What? Edna, look. It's Dr. Adams, and he has Junior with him.
Oh, thank heaven.
Doctor, we thought you were killed.
Oh, Junior, you're safe. Oh, darling, my boy. Oh, come to Mother.
Oh, I'm all right.
Why, you're soaking wet. Your clothes are sopping.
And so's Dr. Adams.
Where have you been, Doc? Well, what happened to you? Let's have the details.
Oh, well, Junior and I went swimming.
Swimming?
What?
Yes, we thought it was a good idea at the time. Didn't we, Junior?
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to tell him, Dr. Adams.
Tell him? Tell him what?
When Dr. Adams found me, I was out in my laboratory, and my clothes were on fire, and Dr. Adams, he grabbed me, jumped into the cistern.
Oh, Dr.
My
Adams.
golly.
Now, Junior, I thought
Doc,
we decided
you know what's in my heart right now. We can never thank you.
Oh, well, I brought Sam Jr. into this world. Guess I couldn't let him leave it so soon.
Come into the house, Dr. Adams. We'll get you something dry to put on.
Oh, no, thanks. I'm all right. I'll just drive on home. Well, I guess there's nothing more I can do here. Good night, all.
Good night, Dr. Adams, and, well, thanks.
Yeah.
Good night, Doc.
Good night, Dr. Adams.
There goes a real man. Grant Adams, M.D.
Oh, he's a hero. That's what he is, a hero.
Yeah, he sure is. Well, I got to get started on my investigation. Got to find out how this fire started.
Oh, I can tell you how it started.
Oh, how?
Well, I was working with my chemistry, that's all.
That's all? Chemistry? Young man, you come into the house with me this instant.
No, Sam. He's had a narrow escape.
Chemistry. That's a good one. Well, I guess I cleared up that mystery quick enough.
What was that? Grant? Are you upstairs?
Yes, honey. Be right down.
Well, land to goodness. How did he get up there without my hearing him?
Hello, honey.
Why, I didn't hear you come in, Grant.
No, came in the back way. Putting the car in the garage.
Why, well, you changed your clothes.
Oh, yes. It's the others sort of smelled of smoke.
Oh, I see. Well, tell me about the fire.
Fire? Oh, it wasn't much. The Windsor stable burned down.
Oh.
The judge is going to rebuild it right away soon, though. He's got a couple of horses coming from the east. Well, I guess I'll read the Post-Bugle.
Here it is, Grant. I was reading it. There isn't a thing in it, though. Just seems like nothing exciting ever happens in Cedarton, doesn't it?
Oh, yes, honey. Yes, it does.
I like it, though. I like it nice and peaceful. Don't you?
Yeah, I would.
You would?
I mean, yes, Lou. Nice and peaceful. Yes, that's it. Cedarton's a great town, all right. Nice and peaceful. This is the family doctor. I'll be in to see you again right soon. Goodbye.
This is the Bamberger Broadcasting Service. WOR, Newark, New Jersey.
Over valley and mountain, river and plain, through wind and storm, rides Anne of the Airlanes.
Ann Burton, recently a nurse at the Tyler Sanitarium in Springfield, and pilot Jack Baker of Interstate Airlines find themselves involved in a diamond smuggling ring headed by a cunning leader known only as Doc. Equipped with unlicensed radio stations, the ring has succeeded in stealing an air-cat seaplane and an experimental transport ship and landing them on a small island just off the coast of Florida. It is upon this small coral atoll, elaborately fitted out with all modern electrical devices as a base of operations for the smugglers, that Ann and Jack, together with Aunt Hattie Jackson, who stowed away on the stolen transport ship, and two members of the gang, Vic and Joe, find themselves trapped by a 100-mile-an-hour hurricane that is scheduled to strike within a few hours. Through the island transmitter, Vic has sent a call for help to the dock, and this call was heard by Jack's young brother, Bobby, who, with Pete Peterson, a co-pilot, and a hostess, Kay Thompson, accidentally stumbled into what appeared to be a radio room in the Tyler Sanitarium. They immediately got in touch with Art Morrison, an inspector for the government, and with him returned to the hospital, determined to locate the illicit radio station. In company with the owner of the sanitarium, Dr. Tyler, our friends apparently followed the same directions as before, but instead of finding a radio set, find only an innocent-appearing laundry in the basement of the hospital. All of them, including the radio inspector, are ordered from the sanitarium by Dr. Tyler, who steadily maintains there is no station on his property. Meanwhile, has the mysterious Doc managed to send aid to the little party marooned on the island in answer to their urgent call, although the tropical storm reached the island first? Listen.
Young man, bad enough to have to just sit here waiting for a tornado to blow us off the face of the earth without you getting that dreadful wrestling match on the radio.
I thought it was pretty good myself, and I got to stay here with this receiver. No telling when the doc will call us, maybe send help or something. Of course, if there's some other station...
That one's all right, Joe. You're just getting nervous, Aunt Hattie.
Nervous? Ann Burton, I'd like to know who wouldn't be nervous after being cooped up in the baggage compartment of that airplane all the way from Springfield, and then get out only to find that you're going to be blown right out into the ocean.
Oh, Aunt Hattie, you shouldn't have come down here. If we'd only left word with Kay or Pete, so they could have met you at the airport.
Young lady, I'll have you know that I was merely looking out for your welfare. And it was lucky I did stow away on that airplane. That man there would have probably given you all ptomaine poisoning, feeding you out of tin cans.
At the sound of the automatic tone, the time will be exactly 12 midnight Eastern Standard Time. We continue from the ringside.
Midnight. I wonder why Jack doesn't come back. He and that chick have been gone for nearly an hour. You don't suppose that...
Now, don't worry, Ann. This seems to be depending upon Jack to help get us out of here. He values his own precious hide too much to harm Jack in any way.
Oh, gee, lady, we got orders not to hurt either one of them. Well, that is, unless... Well, they're just out there pressing down on ships. So that just in case we don't get off this island, and just in case we... Well, you see what I mean, don't you?
I think I see only too clearly, young man. You mean if we're here after the blow is over? Ann, I think I hear them coming across the sand now.
I'll look out the door. Jack, is that you?
Yeah, gorgeous. I brought your little boyfriend back safe and sound. Practically as good as ever, eh? What time is it anyhow? My watch stopped. Forgot to wind it.
3 minutes after midnight. We just got the time signal.
Did you get anything else, Joe?
Not a thing, Vic. I'll turn it on again. You don't suppose they'd just leave us down here
From what I've seen of this outfit, a few people more or less doesn't seem to make much difference to this Doc, as you call him.
Well, I can tell you this. When I get back to civilization, I shall certainly turn this matter over to the proper authorities. We'll see if that Doc or anyone else can get away with this high-handed business.
Listen, the Doc isn't going to let anything happen to you, Baker, or to Joe, or me. Because we happen to be pretty important in his setup, see? Now, as far as Beautiful and her little auntie are concerned, they weren't invited on this little trip.
Well...
You see how it is?
I certainly like that. I've always heard that there was honor among...
Attention all those for shipping. The expected hurricane is remaining at the forecast schedule. This will bring it to the eastern coast about 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our musical program continues.
5 hours. Joe, we got to get something out of that radio. Let's have another try. Come on. We can't just stay here and die like a bunch of rats. Doc has got to do something. Here, take those earphones. I'll take these. Now, let's see.
Jack, listen. Do you honestly think that there may be some way of getting off this island?
And there just isn't enough gas to make it in either ship.
Why don't these radio some big steamer to come to our rescue?
Well, Aunt Hattie, in the first place, these fellows don't want the position of this island known. And then these reefs are treacherous. And nothing but a very light boat could make it up to here unless they happen to know the exact location of every reef. That's the very thing that has meant protection to these fellows all along. And may mean their destruction now. And ours, too, I guess, unless something happens.
Oh, Jack, if we could only get some word to Interstate, I'm sure they would do something.
I don't know what they could do, Anne. They haven't a ship that could reach here in time, and then besides that, these two fellows won't give me a chance at that transmitter. If there was some way I could get them out of the place for just a few minutes, maybe I could...
Yes, you have a match. Cigarette lighter. Aunt Hattie, you don't mean to tell me that you smoke...
I certainly don't know of any reason why I shouldn't go see these power plants you talk about. The moon's shining. There's not even a cloud in sight right now.
But Aunt Hattie, you can wait until daylight to see them.
You may not be here by daylight. No. You and you, Mr. Baker, are tired. You can stay right here and keep these two hoodlums with you. I prefer their room to their company.
Listen, sister, don't get any funny ideas when you're out meandering around. And you stay here, Baker. I'd just like to know where you're at. You hear anything, Joe?
I'll be back in a little while, but I'm going to see how the tides can make electricity.
That aunt of yours is a stubborn woman, Gorgeous. But at that, I'd hate to have to leave her here.
If we have to leave anyone, I'll stay.
And maybe your boyfriend will have something to say about that.
We're not leaving here right now, Vic, so suppose we leave that argument until later. I'm tired. Hope you don't mind if I stretch out on this chair for a few minutes.
Here, take this one, Jack. It's more comfortable.
Oh, better keep it yourself, Anne. You need the rest as badly as I do.
Now, you better get some rest. If you get any help at all, you'll need all the rest you can get.
Okay. Man, but am I tired.
Hey, Vic, listen. I think I got Springfield. Listen.
TS calling BM. TS calling BM.
DM answering TS. Go ahead.
Understand that there's 50-gallon drum of aviation gasoline buried on island. Doc is the only one that knows actual location. We'll try to locate him by phone and advise you later. You understand?
Understand, TS. But Hurricane is due here at 5. Hurry all you can. Find the dock. We'll try to find that drum. But let us know where it is as soon as possible.
Okay, BM. We'll call you on actual location. Stand by for our call.
We'll stand by, TS. Did you hear that, Baker?
I heard it all right, but we can't dig up the entire island. What you'd better do is wait and get a location on that gasoline drum.
That's right, Vic. And I'm too tired to dig anyhow. Hey, listen, did you hear that?
Yeah, it sounded like...
That was Aunt Hattie. She's calling.
Stop, Vic, look. The ship. They're on fire.
Well, don't stand there gawking. Grab those fire extinguishers and come on. There can only be one of them.
Yeah, that's it. Here's another. I'll take this one.
What could have set a fire?
Baker, you better stay here. We'll take care of this. There's something funny about this. Watch that radio. Come on, Joe. Yeah, you too, Gorgeous. Let's get going.
Well, good luck. Just bet I'll take care of this radio. Let's see now. Interstate should be right around here. Switch around a bit and get the right frequency. Can't risk hitting their own station back there, wherever it is. We might catch it on the amateur band.
Getting plenty of X tonight. Using 2 stages of RF, seems to be doing all okay.
Amateur band, all right. Let's have a look here.
What was so funny, Mr. Morrison, that we couldn't find that room?
Bobby, it's Bobby.
Honest to goodness, I could see that transmitter just as good as you can see this one. Only it was sweller than mine. All fixed up like a commercial station, you know.
You haven't done so badly yourself, Bobby. You think so, Pete?
Bobby, this is Jack calling. Can you hear me?
Jack, where are you? Did you hear that, Mr. Morrison?
Bobby, listen. The hurricane is to hit here at 5 in the morning. I have to talk fast. I'll leave this transmitter on as long as I can. Get some other boys to get a cross-check on the carrier waves and get the location of this place that way. We're close to the Florida coast.
Jack, Mr. Morrison of the radio department is right here. You'll help, won't you, Mr. Morrison?
You bet I will. What do you need, Jack?
The fastest ship you can lay your hands on. 5 of us here. The rest are coming back now. Have to sign off. But hurry.
We'll do our best, Jack. Come on, Pete. Get Kay and let's hurry.
Better shut up your transmitter, Bobby.
All right, but there wasn't a breath of air stirring. And that tarpaulin was a good 100 feet from the plane.
Yeah, but look, Vic, there was a little gust of wind every now and then. That might have done it.
Did it hurt the ship, Sam?
No, it was just an old tarpaulin that must have blown there. And Hattie says it just blazed up all at once. She must have seen it right after it caught fire because it was only half burned after we got there.
What I want to know is how did that thing get there? And how did it catch on fire? There's not a thing to set it on fire. Unless it could have been...
Young man, are you insinuating that I set the thing on fire? Just to watch you dash out like a fire engine?
All right, then what set it on fire?
That old cover was soaked with oil. You should have known better than to have the flimsy thing around. You had it tied to those little steel stakes. So, my smart young man, All it had to do was to drag one of those pieces of steel over a piece of flinty sand, and there's a spark. And there's your fire. And you can thank me for being out and seeing it.
I guess that's how it happened, Vic. Was there anything on the radio, Baker?
Nothing but some stuff from an amateur station.
Listen, isn't that something coming in?
I'll turn it up. There.
Yes, calling VM. Yes, calling VM.
Okay, TS. Go ahead.
We'll be able to get a hold of Doc around 4 o'clock. It'll give you an hour to gas up one of the planes and get off. We're going home now. You understand?
4 o'clock. Listen.
I understand. We'll have plenty of time. I'll call you around 3:30.
Okay, VM. Good night and good luck.
Well, it looks like we'll find our gasoline and have an hour to spare ahead of the wind.
Yes? Well, it looks to me like your message and the wind will get here about the same time.
What do you mean? They said 4, didn't they? And the wind won't reach here at least until 5 o'clock.
Springfield is operating on Central Standard Time, and that 5 o'clock is Eastern Time, which happens to be 4 Central Time. You'd better start digging for gas, Vic.
Will they find the drum of gasoline in time? Or will Aunt Hattie's clever ruse be the means of a rescue by the loyal co-pilot Pete and little Bobby? Who will win the mad race against time and death? Time alone will tell, so be sure to tune in for the next powerful episode of Anne of the Airlanes.
That's Anne of the Airlanes, episode 22, an undated episode from some time in 1932. Now, of course, I did mention several months ago when we first started playing Anne of the Airlanes that these shows may have been broadcast much later, more like 1935. I believe somebody, a listener out there, sent me an email once that located Anne of the Airlanes broadcasts going on in 1943. No doubt these serialized shows were played and replayed in the course of a decade or two on the radio. And that'll just about do it for this week here on Radio Journeys. Next week, we're going to hear episode 3 of the Redbook Dramas. We'll start out with that one once again, before continuing with the other serials that we're playing through here in 1932. Now, eventually here on Radio Journeys, we will finish these 1932 serials and move into other realms of radio from the 1930s. Do stick around for all of that. And do join us next week. I'll see you then. This is John Grimmett saying have a great week, everybody. Bye-bye now.